Okay, welcome here with Legacy Flat Roof and Sheet Metal. We're here today in Brigden, Ontario. We're here, so it's a residential job. Currently, the client has a granulated cap sheet. So what we're going to do, we're cleaning it, we're sweeping it, we're making sure it's nice and dry. And what we're going to do, we're going to prime it and put a peel and stick cap sheet right on top. This is a way that the client can extend the life cycle of his roof without having the cost of labor to rip off his whole roof and throw it in the garbage. If the roof's good, if the insulation underneath is dry, we can go over it with a new cap sheet. Go ahead, take a look. Here's the job. So we have three main areas. We have this area to the south of the chimney. We have another area to the north. If you come take a look here, the client used to have a wood stove with a vent coming through it. So what he's done, he has removed it. It was redundant. He put a new piece of plywood down, and we're going to fill this in with a new waterproofing system. We also have another area on the far end of the house over his master bedroom. So if you look here, we finished one section priming. So here, the red application you see, that's the primer. So we cleaned, we've swept, we've dried it, and now we put a primer on, and we're going to peel and stick a cap sheet and heat weld the ends and seams. We'll show you what it looks like. Thanks a lot. Okay, we just came down. I just wanted to show you what the residential house looks like. Nice kind of Spanish ornate home. So the entire house is a flat roof. So like we said, we're just doing the areas that need to be done. We have the prime sheet applied. The area where the vent was removed, we have a prime and base sheet applied. So now we're going to start cutting the cap sheet. Thanks. Okay, welcome back. We're about an hour and a half in, maybe closer to 2 hours. You can see we finished priming and releasing the cap sheet. So this is just simply a peel and stick cap sheet that we put on. It's adhered down now, so it's a little hard to pull up. I don't want to release it. And then we weld the seams. The seams have asphalt on both sides, the back side of the cap sheet and the top side of the lower cap sheet at the seam have asphalt, so when you heat it up, it welds and fuses together. We do that on the outside. And there you go. That'll basically rejuvenate his roof, keep it strong. The good thing about granular cap sheet is that you can go on top of it. As long as the insulation underneath is dry, you can put a new cap sheet on top. A lot of the cost in roofing comes to re-roofing. When it comes to removing the roof, the labor and disposal of the old roof, that's a lot of your cost. So when you have an existing cap sheet and you are assured that the insulation is dry, you're very fair to go on top of it. So go ahead and take a look. I will begin now seaming it, welding the edges, and making sure the outsides are perfectly seamed, and then put a layer of asphaltic mastic on that. Show you what it looks like. Thanks. Okay, welcome back. So I'm just welding now. So all we're doing is fusing the membrane, the new membrane to the old membrane. So we're applying heat down, welding it, the asphalt melts and fuses around the outside. Without this process, it will eventually no longer adhere, and then water will get underneath. So you have to weld, no matter if it's a cold process, torch applied, you have to weld the seams in the end laps. All right, thank you so much. Okay, welcome back. We're on day 2. We finished doing the 3 sections over there. We cleaned and swept and used a mechanical blower to move the debris and loose granules off the cap sheet. So go ahead and take a look. Now this is a cap sheet over a master bedroom area. It's never leaked, so there isn't any moisture in the roof system, so we're able to go right on top. We're priming it with adhesive primer, and we're releasing the back of the cap sheet, and we're going to weld it on. We'll show you what it looks like when we're all done. So there you go. We have the 2 seconds there. We also want to put asphaltic mastic around the outside to make sure, just in case the weld isn't 100% perfect, there's no way the water can get in on a windy day. So we will show you what it looks like when we come back. Thank you. Okay, welcome back. Day 3, the job finally finished. It was great, special job. My sons were involved in this one, so this is a first job where we kind of all did it together. So anyways, we'll show you what it looks like. We had 4 major areas to address. In this area, we had the wall chimney. He had some leaking going on, so we had to repair the leaks, put new cap sheet on top. We also put a roof vent in there. And what that's going to do over time, it's going to allow the moisture that's already in the vent to evaporate out. It's a one-way breather, so the water can evaporate out and nothing can go back in. So this was one of the first day. We have another roof vent over there. So this is an area over the living room, dining room. It's an open space. So I'm not sure why, but it was a lot of blistering were happening on the cap sheet. So we're able to fix that, and then we have the major area over the master bedroom over here. We removed a old chimney stack here. Mateus and I, we took it out. Actually, the chimney stack was already took out. I think Ezra put mastic around the seam. So anyway, we sealed that up. That turned out nice. Show what it looks like in the master bedroom. So there we go. This was the largest area. For some reason, whether it's the shrubs and trees, which is important too, you want to make sure trees aren't hanging onto your flat roof, because that just allows animals to get up there and, you know, have fun, get off, and it just damages the roof, so you don't want that. So this area is pretty degraded. It was blistering. We primed it. We cleaned it off first of all, removed the excess granulars, primed it, and put new cap sheet. So there you go. Hope you liked it. Hope you learned something. We are in the southwestern Ontario area. We'd love to hear from you. You can find us at legacyroofs.com. Thank you so much.